The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Merde.
Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
Quoi?
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Toujours en train de me déranger.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job. You're his squire, you idiot. Fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters!
Aye! Iron from ice!
Aye!
Quoi?
Got it.
De quoi?
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
I've done nothing wrong, my lord.
Right or wrong, that is for the gods to decide. You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. We don't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Do it yourself.
I've been a squire longer than you, which means I outrank you.
So? He told you, not me.
Go with Bowen.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around that fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Quoi?
Maybe if my uncle were cast
Ouais.
on the Forrester, I'd feel different.
How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine. I am not carrying these by myself. Not a fucking chance.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Bonsoir.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you?
Merde.
What's the rush? You don't need a fucking run.
We've got weapons.
Who brings fucking weapons to a
We
wedding?
need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Bonsoir.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Merde.
Garrett, we have to get back. Gift from the king.
one!
Mais merde. Il est mort. J'arrête de parler.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
What? J'ai pas compris là.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What? Look out!
Trop bien. Non. J'ai refait. Oui, il est dire là.
Good fucking riddance!
Normal.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly! Not afraid, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Ah bah non. Putain, il y a plein de sang, c'est trop bien.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
Tell only the Castellan.
Hey, it's those foresters!
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters! With love from the fray.
Ça doit faire mal. Et toi, le truc. Il est trop bien ce jeu. Ça, c'est encore plus chaud. Non. Non. Je sais pas si c'est trop bien. C'est quoi le film? Ah ouais. Il est sur Netflix. Pourquoi depuis? Un cochon. Il est moche. Je dois faire quoi là? Oh, t'es mignon mon bébé. C'est ça là? Non. Oh, je dois faire quoi là? Moi, c'est mon bébé. Main dans la main. Devant la télé.
Fresh.
En amoureux. Oh, le pauvre. C'est trop bien. J'adore.
That's Father's car.
Toi, t'es trop génial. Oh,
Lord
mon
Bolton
bébé.
better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Ah, le pauvre. Mais c'était malade. Doucement. Il marche trop vite. Moi, c'est mon amour.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. I recognize you.
Mais ouais, c'est
You're a
des cons.
forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore.
Je
Or
sens qu'il va
haven't
se
you
battre.
heard?
The Starks are dead.
Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it.
I killed a man for it.
Did you? Now why don't I believe you?
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North.
I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Allez.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer, huh?
Oh là là là.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig.
Oui. Ah. Oui. Hop, raté. Hop, raté. L'épée, 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 l'épée.
Mercy,
Mais tue-le.
please. I beg of you.
Tue-le, tue-le.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Oublie pas de dire à ton père. Oh. Ah ouais, j'ai oublié. Je l'ai vu en plus.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
La mort des poissons rouges.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
2 White Hill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
Je pense en une
They
soirée
killed
je vais
my
finir
family.
le jeu. Hein.
And for what?
C'est obligé. Hein.
My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Oui, oui, oui. Hein. 20h40 j'arrête. À 45 j'arrête.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it
Ça me
vengeance.
fait mal.
No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ah, ça doit faire mal. Mais c'est horrible. Ah, putain. Non. Non, pépé. Arrête.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable and betrayal.
Ah, c'est dégueulasse.
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Merci, mon amour.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
He said, the North Grove could never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting. Perhaps it's more than just a myth. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Et moi, je suis heureuse. J'ai jamais été aussi heureuse de ma vie.
The Ironwood Grove.
Hein? Je dois faire quoi là?
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Reckon the...
Oh, merci mon bébé.
Roderick. He was our
Ça t'es
best
pas
warrior
comme les
by far.
garçons là qui trompent, qui... Enfin voilà quoi.
Asher.
T'es parfait bébé.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Moi aussi, bébé, je t'aime trop.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and... Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins,
Merci, Rosa.
I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on his...
Après, hein. Après, je le ferai.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Pourquoi?
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well, here we are.
Je suis en train de rougir comme une tomate. Mais ce micro il est en train de m'énerver. Mais putain. Voilà.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Eux ils vont sortir ensemble. C'est obligé.
So sorry.
Me too.
Oui. Pourquoi?
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end.
Je reviens. Quelqu'un surveille mon live.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall. No doubt he's tired, my lady. He said Lord Forrester was valiant to the end.
And what of Roderick? He was with you as well.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Roderick will certainly be missed. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family. Perhaps the opportunity never presented itself.
You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land. You can't fault the boy for defending himself.
I don't. But they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument we cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed. So what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take.
Bébé.
Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not
Je n'ai
think
pas
twice
peur.
about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will
À
come looking
50,
for you.
j'arrête. 5, 55. Attends. Ok.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of
J'ai
your
vu.
own.
Je te réponds.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Ah, je vais monter sur le cheval. Oh, trop bien.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Allez.
What?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Hein? Oh, je suis pas vieux. Il
Sorry,
est pas vieux.
you caught me
mais-
by surprise.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by
Il est pas vieux.
wildlings and fools.
C'est toi qui es vieux.
And it's better kept that way.
Non, mais...
You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
I told no one.
Then Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. But from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will
Non,
help.
mais... sur le cheval. Allez, allez,
Iron from
allez.
ice.
Oui.
Iron from ice.
Allez, ta gueule.
Remember, you represent House Forrester.
Allez, j'ai envie
Your
de conduire
actions
le
at the
cheval,
wall will
moi.
reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
Mais,
You already have.
mais allez. Oui. Conduire le cheval. Comment ça je conduis pas? C'est quoi ce délire?
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
Je voulais conduire le cheval. Ok.
Ethan? Ethan!
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training. He never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want. Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Coco banane.
Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
Tell him to go away.
I'll throw him out the gate myself if you'd like.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Oui, c'est ça, banane. T'as tout compris. De côté de grimace.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me,
J'ai oublié.
but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head.
Yo.
And no bread and salt!
Salut.
What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur.
Je vais te mettre...
No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
My apologies. Please
Je
forgive
voulais
us.
Forgive you?
l'essayer,
Not
trop bien.
likely. You Foresters
Je vais te mettre
have
moto
shit on
banane.
us for generations.
Après.
Well, now the Starks
Bien
are no
quoi.
longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken
Je
from
veux
us.
pas.
We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Il est trop bien ce jeu. J'adore.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
Attends.
And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Non, non.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here.
Non, parce que...
If that displeases you,
il voulait revoir ma meilleure amie. Je suis déjà prise.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Je vais me mettre Fortnite.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Ah, j'ai mal aux jambes.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son.
J'ai trop mal.
You'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Pourquoi tu fais cette tête banane?
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Merde. Je t'ai invité dans une locale, bébé. Viens.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding.
Attends, je te réinvite. Hop.
Proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come. Although I know it would be impossible under the
Je vais refaire un live
circumstances.
Fortnite.
I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you
ça,
can.
mais... Re bébé. Oui, toi. Ouais, c'est trop
Ashes
bien.
envy this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Ah, c'est horrible. Il doit avoir mal.
Ethan made this for me.
Attends, je finis juste et après je viens. Oh, tu peux... Attends. Parce que je suis... Oula, je suis dans le jeu, moi. Je sais pas si ça sauvegarde tout seul. Je sais pas.
Wonders made by man.
Il fait chaud.
A gift from Roderick.
J'en peux plus.
I hope to see them all someday.
Mais comment on sauvegarde le team? Sauvegarde, mais comment? Paramètres. Et parce qu'il est avec Rosanne. Oui. Mais comment on fait? Bon, si je dois recommencer, je recommence. C'était quoi, j'arrête. Bon, je recommence un live sur Fortnite.